Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told out of Voice of Radio, so I need to show you a quartet of cards today, ladies and gentlemen. And I would say that they're stunning, but I feel like using the word stunning does not do justice to quite how stunning these cards actually are. The Treasures of Ruin, the legendary quartet from Scarlet and Violet, are getting alternate art cards, and they are amongst the very coolest cards we've ever seen. We should have a look-see at this, shouldn't we? Remembering, of course, I did all these translations myself, although I did check with the lovely Antoine Boulet, because Antoine Boulet is a very lovely person indeed. Good. So let's start off with, I'm going to start off with my favourite, if I'm honest with you. Let's start off with Ting-Lu. Now, this is just artwork-wise, I love all of these. I love all of these cards. Now, I will say, this is from Keiichiro Ito, who is not an artist that's really gotten on my radar as one of my favourites, but I feel like I might need to go back and readjust that thought. Because this is a stunning card. Like a properly stunning card. A card so good, I've actually gone back and just had a little bit of a look at the other cards they've done. And other cards they've done do include the Rapid Strike Copperaja, which I actually really like. The Golem, which again, I'm a very big fan of the artwork on that one. And the special art rare, special illustration rare of Iron Treads. They've not done a huge amount of cards, but I think this might be an artist I need to kind of circle back round and have a little bit of a look at, because oh my word, this one is absolutely stunning. Now, as for Ting-Lu itself, this is just an amazing card. It's one that I absolutely adore. Basically, what we've got here is an ability whereby if it is in the active spot, all of your opponent's Pokemon, other than EXs, that have any damage counters on, have no abilities. Now, admittedly, the fact that it doesn't work on EXs is obviously a pretty big deal. That is something we do need to bear in mind. But take nothing away from this, ladies and gentlemen. This is another one of these which just could be absolutely huge. This is one that I have absolutely got my eye on as a card which could, and I'm not saying it will, but a card that could end up being pretty central to the metagame. I think this one is absolutely great and brilliant and awesome, and I've got my eye on it. I mean, the attack is fine. Free energy, place 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Obviously, the deal here is when you put damage on the bench Pokemon, it turns off their abilities. Yay! But really, it's your own ability here, which is kind of getting you through the game. It's also worth pointing out that this is like the one card I actually really like Koraidon for. Because generally speaking, you got to accelerate 2 energy if you're in trash, you got to end your turn, and it's a little bit of a pain. But actually here, you just need to get the energy rolling as fast as you possibly can, and you're going to be ending your turn without attacking if you're in the active and you can't attack. So here, I actually kind of like Koraidon. Now, Chi-Yu is a card that a lot of people are getting very excited about. And look at this stunning alternate artwork. Kodama here just knocking it out of the park. Really going for the whole swirling ice thing. And of course, Chien-Pao is a card that a lot of people are tipping to be a very good card. And a deck which is going to make some waves. Because you've got an ability, once during your turn, if it's active, you can search your deck for 2 basic water energy and put them into your hand. But we've also then got the Baxcalibur from the set, which has got that classic ability that lets you attach as much water energy during your turn to your Pokemon as you like, which is kind of amazing. And then you've got an attack on Chien-Pao that lets you discard any number of water energy from your Pokemon and deal 60 damage for each one you discarded in this way. So what you can do is kind of spread the water energy around all of your Pokemon, so you don't lose too much energy if any one gets KO'd, and then discard it all and just do absolutely massive damage. And this one is one I have absolutely got my eye on. This one could be absolutely huge. We like this one. This one is awesome. Now, over the past few months, I have made absolutely no secret of the fact that I think Akira Igawa might be one of the best artists in the world. They are doing phenomenal work on the Pokemon TCG. They are doing phenomenal work on the One Piece TCG. And they've gone and done Chi-Yu here. And I love this artwork. It's honestly gotten to the point where anytime I see Akira Igawa artwork, I'm kind of falling in love, and I cannot afford to start a proper Igawa collection. It's too expensive, I don't have the money. But I do think I need to start picking up a few Igawa cards here and there, because they're just absolutely stunning. Very stylized. It's a kind of artist where when you see the art, you're like, oh yeah, that's Igawa. You don't need Agawa's name on these cards to really notice, but it's nice that they're there. And what we've got here is single energy, discard the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. And I don't think this is a stunning attack that you're going to build around, but I do think it is a phenomenal bonus attack. If your opponent really needs one last energy, maybe you hit it with this, you never know. If your opponent's only got a few cards left in their deck, then, get rid of a couple and hope that's enough to actually win. Or if your opponent's got 1 or 2 cards left in the deck, using this will actually just immediately deck them out and you'll win the game. But then you've also got 2 energy, 100 damage. Choose 3 of your bench Pokemon. For each of them, search for a basic fire energy from your deck and attach it. And this is the classic, you're not building a deck around it, but whenever you can get a KO with this, you do, because you get the KO while accelerating the energy, and frankly, that makes a big difference. I like the regular art on these EXs, I'll be honest with you. I know I'm not necessarily always supposed to for all of them, because, 5-ban and computer generated and blah, blah, blah. I do. I like the artwork. But goodness me, these special arts are absolutely stunning. And that means that there is only one special art we've yet to look at. We probably should really, shouldn't we? We've got Wo-Chien, and I feel a bit mean actually, because Wo-Chien always gets left out. Wo-Chien was the last one that was actually revealed. And unfortunately, it looks like Wo-Chien is the last one we're going to be having a chat about today. Sorry, buddy. Never mind. So Wo-Chien then, what have we actually got? Well, we've got stunning artwork here. They're all stunning artwork, to be fair. But we've got Takeyoa. Let's go for that. And it's just brilliant. I love this one. I mean, for me, it is Ting-Lu and Chi-Yu. They are the 2 that I really want because you've got the Igawa artwork, and I love Ting-Lu and I love the artwork. But even this one, the artwork on this is absolutely stunning. Now, as for the card, we got 4 energy, 220, meh. 3 energy, choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. This attack does 60 damage for each prize card they have taken. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I like this with Gardenia's Vigor. I think this is kind of beautiful with Gardenia's Vigor. The reason very simply is Gardenia's Vigor allows you to attach 2 grass energy. Then you attach a grass energy from your hand, and then you got 3 grass energy on there. And then you can, and it's to the basic Pokemon, of course. So you play this from your hand, and then all of a sudden, you've got this rolling in 1 turn. Play this, Gardenia's Vigor, attach for turn, boom. You've gone from it not being on the field to it being ready to attack and roll immediately. And if your opponent's taken 5 prizes, for instance, then you get to do 300 damage, and it is to any of their bench, and that is kind of amazing. Yes, I know we've got Terra Fortress, which allows you to attach 5 energy from the deck at the cost of KOing it and giving up 2 prizes. But as I told you when I looked at Wo-Chien the other day, I think there are better cards to use with Terra Fortress. I think Wo-Chien with Gardenia's Vigor, that is the play. I like it. And I like this artwork. And I think all 4 of these are absolutely stunning. And I don't know if I'm getting any boxes of this set. I've entered the lotteries on the Pokemon Center online. I'm waiting to hear, frankly. I hope we will. I hope I get a couple of boxes. That would be amazing. But if I do get any boxes, I want these. I want these so badly, ladies and gentlemen. These are absolutely stunning, and I am absolutely in love. But I want to know what you think about all of these cards, about the artwork, and anyone still watching at this point. I would love every single one of you to just let me know in the comment section which of these is your favourite. So go nuts in the comment section, but be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wasi. That's where we talk Pokemon card games, all kinds of fun things. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord and chat with us about Pokemon or anything else, and get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Mary Sanders Lazenby, who's been one of our supporters for a while now and seems to be a very lovely person. So thank you very much for all the support and for being a very lovely person. But by far the most important thing is always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.